Hello, and thanks for being here at 11:44 messages. All right, so of course, two announcements. One, um, basically, I'm doing a moon reading and your featured sign introduction. So, what I mean by that is every month there are featured signs, you know, for their month. And right now we're in Aquarius season. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do an Aquarius reading. But then I was like, cuz I didn't do your moon message yet, Aquarius. But then I was like, wait a minute. So I have to do your moon message and I have to do your featured sign message. So might as well just have this be your official Aquarius season slash moon message. Okay? Probably could have said that in an easier way, but when I start doing this stuff, it's like my words get all jumbled, my thoughts get all jumbled. So there you go. All right. Of course, these messages can be flipped because I don't know who the heck I'm talking to. Could be you, Aquarius. It could be someone that's watching for you. Could even be someone that's close to you. We never know with these things. Um, it could be past, present, or future because, time. So there you have that. And I think we are ready. Oh, and look at this. So when I was cleansing the cards, because I cleansed before and after, when I was cleansing the cards, look what lighter came out. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll use this lighter. But then I remembered that the lighter lost all of its juice or whatever. But then I was like, wait a minute now. Isn't Bob Marley in Aquarius? I was like, no, no, can't be. So of course, had to go to trusty Google. Bob Marley was an Aquarius, and he's here in your Aquarius reading. Isn't that amazing? So, welcome, Bob. He just decided to show up for the reading. All right. Should I light an incense? You know what? I think I will. I think I will, Aquarius. Yeah, so don't mind me. How have you been? That's good. Okay, okay. I mean, I can see a little bit of how you've been, but I don't know. I don't know who this is, so. All right. So that's done. And I think we are officially ready. All right. So, Aquarius, your first card out. Remember, this is your moon reading as well. So it's what is Aquarius refusing to see? What does Aquarius just not see? First card out, you have the Eight of Pentacles. That was clarified by the Four of Swords. Then what came out next, the Princess of Pentacles, which is really the Page of Pentacles. And that was clarified by Six of Wands. I wonder if you can even see this. It was clarified by the Six of Wands, the Hierophant, Two of Swords, and look, refusing to see. What don't you see with the blindfold? Okay. And King of Cups. Then you got the Death card. Then you got the Hanged One, which is the Hanged Man, clarified by the Eight of Wands. And can you believe it? The Hangman again. And the incense went out. You know what? Just wasn't meant to be. Just wasn't meant to be. We'll leave it just like that. Justice came out next. And that was clarified by the Knight of Swords. Now, of course, you have your, what are they called? Scragglers. These cards that just want to pop out, on their own, just to say what's up. So, you got the Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Swords. I can't make this up. Isn't that crazy? And the World card slipped out somehow too. All right. So, here we go. Aquarius. Basically, it seems as if what you don't see or what you refuse to see at this time is that you are putting so much work and effort into going after and achieving your goals, perfecting a craft, focused on your projects, your business, that you need to rest. You're not seeing, or you refuse to see, that you need to rest because it's all going to pay off. For some, you've even gone back to school. So that's another thing added on to the pile. Okay. You could be trying to develop new skills when it comes to work, a business, a project, or just in life in general, You possibly have a lot on your plate, and you may feel, or you may start to feel burned out, like this is a lot. Oh, and I didn't even show you. One sec. Let me show you this. Your shadow cards. I did not even show you that. Okay, so you had your shadow cards here. And there's no surprise that you see the Ten of Wands. Okay. You also have the Two of Wands, the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles. You are just so focused on your future, creating abundance for yourself, that, all of that, just your future in general, that you are wearing yourself out. With the Ten of Wands here, you have a lot of burdens. You may feel overburdened. You could be doing all of the work when you really should be sharing some of the workload. And if you can't share some of the workload, then we'll get to that. Ten of Cups is another shadow card. The Fool. Queen of Pentacles. You're focused on your stability. The Empress. Okay. Now we just saw the Emperor. You could be really focused on taking charge. Putting that action towards what you're trying to do. But really, you need to slow down a little bit and receive more. Maybe receive some support. Take control of your life when it comes to balancing your life out, nurturing yourself with that Empress. That could be the situation here. This could really start to affect your health if it hasn't already, and other things, maybe other connections in your life with your people, with your family, your relationships, because you're not balanced out. For some of you, you could have just started a business and maybe you're going through a lot of contracts and paperwork and just, laying everything out, the groundwork. Um, and like I said, you will be rewarded for your efforts. For some, you want to do this to show someone or people, like for bragging rights. Like maybe you had like a bad breakup and now you are trying to prove not only to yourself but to other people, to maybe that person that you broke it off with or broke it off with you, like, look what I can do. Like, I'm doing so much better without you. I'm upgrading myself. It could be that type of energy where your ego is involved, or it could be for people on social media. So you're pushing yourself so hard to do this in a timely manner, that you're just so involved, throwing yourself into this situation that you're not seeing clearly. You're neglecting yourself, possibly. You're neglecting the balance that's needed in your life. You need to distribute your energy fairly. And because that could stop you from looking at situations clearly. It could cause confusion in your life when you're not balanced. It could affect the inner guidance that you should be able to tap into from the divine, from your higher self. So now you could possibly have trouble making decisions, important decisions. So you could be setting yourself up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're starting something new, but you're not, and you're throwing yourself into it head first. You're not getting the proper rest that you need. You're not letting your body recover as it's needed. And so now you're going to rush into things quickly, not make the right decisions because you're not able to use your intuition properly and your inner guidance. And that's covered throughout this entire reading. Just doing the most, damaging yourself. Maybe for some, like I said, to receive attention, or maybe for even fewer, to receive affection. For some, you're just trying to focus on doing something creative to get yourself out of maybe some type of job situation that you are not happy with, you're not fulfilled with, so that you can have more fulfillment in your life, have something better, something that you get to express yourself more in. For some, you need to balance out your emotions and your logic when it comes to a financial decision, especially. To have the Hanged Man twice, definitely need to take time to relax and decide what you really want. Maybe to develop a plan going forward on how to handle everything that you need to handle for your health, for your everyday things, okay? With the Hangman twice, don't rush things. You have plenty of time to do what you need to do. That's not to say go the opposite way and be lazy, but it's just, like I said, balance. For some, you've been through a major transformation in your life. Could have been, like I said, a breakup, some type of, I don't know, something that maybe flipped your life upside down, and you're like, you know what? I'm never going back to that again. I'm never going to be in that position again for something like this to happen to me. So then you dive headfirst into this energy, which ends up not being necessarily a good thing. I mean, in the long run, the effort pays off, but at the same time, it's not a good thing for the other parts of your life. For some, maybe you were materialistic before, and now you're looking at things, from a different perspective. Maybe you're looking at people in a different way, and you're trying to, or you are letting go of that old way of thinking, that old way of being. But this also talks about needing to cool down your ego. I'll say that. Maybe cool down your ego a little, okay? If you're one of those people that I talked about, I'll show you, I'll show them, those type of people, just cool it a little bit, okay? Just show yourself. And don't push yourself so much just showing yourself. Show the divine. Do it for the divine because it's a plan that the divine has for you. Focus on doing something for others. Maybe you have a project or a business that will help other people. So put your focus more on towards that goal of helping other people instead of saying, well, I'll show this person or I'll show that person or I'll make this kind of money, okay? You could be in a very fast energy with that Eight of Wands, making lots of decisions or wanting to make lots of decisions, having lots of opportunities come your way, but you need to surrender with the Hanged Man. And I got stop and smell the flowers, okay? So, I mean, I don't even know if that's how the phrase goes. Maybe, is it stop and smell the flowers or the roses? I mean, roses are flowers, so I guess, I don't know. If you know it, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Like I said many times, it's going to work in your favor. You have the Justice card here. It will be fair. You will get your karma for what you've been through. For some, you could have dealt with a Libra, a Taurus, a Scorpio. Could have dealt with someone that was full of drama, argumentative, in and out energy. Someone that was maybe like defensive, super defensive. Maybe they were kind of foolish. They talked, they spoke before they really thought things out, lacked a little bit of wisdom. Maybe even aggressive, insensitive. Or this means that you, Aquarius, may need to calm yourself. I shouldn't say it like that because I despise when people say calm down. I don't like that. So I apologize. I don't want to say calm down. I'll just say smooth yourself out. Smooth yourself out. Relax a little. No, not even relax. Smooth yourself out a little. Don't worry. Don't be impatient. Think before you act, okay? So that you can get the best outcome. For some of you, you could be taking a business trip with this Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands here. And then I also, like I said, I did see the Fool card. You could be taking a business trip, or you could decide to just take a vacation with that Four of Swords card. But for some of you, you could also be dealing with like a job change. And that might involve, like I said, contracts, paperwork. I did see the High Priestess poke out. So watch. Okay? Watch more than you speak at this time. Study. With that Page of Pentacles. Study. Hold your tongue. You will be fulfilled. You will be happy, but you need to rest a little so that you can be in that energy, so that you can make better informed decisions towards your goals and your path. Read the fine print also with that Fool card. Take heed when it comes to divine guidance and your intuition. Okay? So, those are the messages, Aquarius. And hopefully this resonates with you. And excited to be in Aquarius season and see what comes out for you guys, okay? I'll see you later.